rights has been ongoing for years. While huge strides have been made, there is still so far left to go. Even within our local community, you can look and see examples of women who have been discriminated against or oppressed because of their gender. These women may be your wives, mothers, sisters, or daughters who are being denied opportunities or overlooked because they are women. Recently, there has been a large encroachment on women's rights by the government. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm here today simply to attack these actions. Rather, I hope to articulate my perspective in a way that encourages you to think about the repercussions of these actions. I will further discuss and clarify the issue and explore its consequences. Let me further explain the transgressions that I've seen. I want to discuss the controversial wording in a recent bill presented in Congress. The No Taxpayer Funding for Abortion Act was proposed in early February and included a provision that stated that no federal dollars would fund abortions except in cases of incest and forcible rape. The problem here lies in the term forcible rape. Rape comes in many different forms, and I'm going to take a minute to explain these different types to you. There are several different classifications of rape. However, I'm only going to be talking about 4 of them today because the others aren't very pertinent to my discussion. I'm going to talk about forcible rape, date rape, drug-facilitated rape, and spousal rape. Forcible rape, which the bill specifies, is identified by physical violence. There must be clear signs of abuse, such as wounds or bruises present, for a rape to be classified as forcible. Date rape is also known as acquaintance rape and is the most common form of rape that happens in the United States. It occurs when a female personally knows her attacker. Date rape may be violent or nonviolent, but generally occurs when a woman has been lulled into a false sense of security because she is well acquainted with her assailant. 84% of the 17 million women who are raped in the United States are victim to this sort of rape. Drug-facilitated rape occurs when an assailant uses a mind-altering or physically altering substance to prohibit the victim from being able to fight or refute sexual advances. While a direct refusal of consent might not always be present, the assailant has inhibited the victim from being able to adequately voice her refusal. Finally, spousal rape occurs within the confines of marriage. Generally, spousal rape is overlooked in our society because intercourse is seen as an inherent right within marriage. However, there are instances in which a partner may not want or feel like having intercourse with their spouse, and the spouse, in turn, will coerce them into intercourse because they feel that because they are married, they are entitled to their partner's body. More than 2/3 of rape victims in the United States are subject to date, drug-facilitated, or spousal rape. Thus, the provision of forcible rape would exclude these victims from its realm because in these cases, physical violence is not always necessarily used, and also there is not always definite physical signs of non-consensual intercourse. However, I'm not trying to debate the proposal of this bill. After receiving much opposition from many sources, the wording of forcible rape was removed from the provision. You may be wondering then why this is a relevant issue and why I'm speaking to you about it today. I want to now explore the consequences of the initial wording of the bill. As I said before, the term forcible rape was removed from the provision in the bill, so it may seem that everything is over. However, the fact that the provision was present in the first place is the issue. It may not have been the intent of the individuals drafting the bill to cause such an uproar. Also, the wording of the bill may have simply been an oversight on the part of the people drafting the bill. However, as a communications student, I know that intent is not what matters. What matters is how your message is delivered and how your audience receives it. The inclusion of the forcible rape provision implies an extreme disregard of the struggles and rights of rape victims. Rape is an emotionally and psychologically scarring experience. As I said before, the limiting of the term rape to forcible rape excludes a large number of rape victims and disregards the pain that they have experienced. This provision may also prevent rape victims who have not yet reported their attacks from coming forward to do so. This is already a huge problem in our society. Rape victims have to overcome a great deal of shame and denial before reporting or telling anybody that they've been attacked. A provision such as this, which has received so much attention from the media, serves to increase the number of victims who do not report their attacks simply because they feel that they deserved it, or they didn't try hard enough, or that it just wasn't really rape. One 3-syllable word can accomplish all of this. Though the word forcible was removed from the provision, its initial presence has done so much. Communication is irreversible, and the damage cannot be undone. So again, you may be asking, why am I speaking about it today? Why is this relevant to you? While the forcible rape provision and its controversy cannot be retracted, we all still stand to learn a great deal from it. It shows all of us the unspoken and possibly unintended meanings that our messages can convey. I hope that you, as government officials, take this incident and utilize it to the best of your ability. I hope that you will remember this incident and my words today and take these things into account with any future government decisions or bills that you may be a part of. I thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. Good.